Hello, my juicy peaches, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for being here with me today. So I just filmed that Jade Egg video, my previous video. If you haven't checked that out, go and check it out. But after I filmed it, I realized something. Through my experience working with women around their sexual health and orgasmic pleasure and all of that and their sex lives over the years, I have come to realize that not all women are ready to be working with the jade egg. Not all women want to be working with the jade egg, and not all women are ready to be working with the jade egg, and there can be a variety of different reasons for that. There can be the fact that she has experienced some kind of sexual trauma, that she has been sexually shut down for a long time and has been experiencing pain or numbness and has kind of zoned out and numbed out from that part of her body, and the thought of putting something inside right now just isn't a vibe for her, and it's not something she wants to do. And there can also be fear that comes up about using the jade egg, because some women have read articles or seen information or misinformation about the jade egg, and it's caused a fear about using the egg. And there can also be shame and guilt around self-pleasure or any kind of sexual touch, and that can be due to religion or like conditioning within the family or society. And so not all women are at a point where they are able or wanting to use the jade egg, and I completely understand that. And so I wanted to share with you an incredible, powerful practice that you can do that doesn't involve any touch, that creates the 3 keys to vibrant vaginal health, sexual healing, expansive pleasure, and orgasm. And those 3 keys are suppleness, dexterity, and tone. And I spoke about those 3 keys in the Jade Egg video. So if you want to learn about that and you haven't seen that video, I recommend clicking on that video and then coming back to this one. So there's a practice you can do that doesn't involve putting anything inside you or even touching yourself, where you can start creating those 3 keys to pleasure. And that practice is Yoni breathing. So Yoni breathing is an ancient practice that basically connects your breath with the contracting, holding, and releasing of the muscles within your yoni. I actually have a playlist of practices on my channel and some yoni breathing practices that you can do. So feel free to check those out. So basically, all you do, here's a basic yoni breathing practice. You inhale for the count of 4 as you contract the muscles within your yoni. You hold the breath for the count of 4 as you squeeze the muscles within your yoni, and then you release the muscles as you exhale and relax the muscles, okay? You really need to fully relax and then do that again. And this starts to resensitize your connection with your sexual self and your yoni. It starts to resensitize the nerves within your yoni and the blood, the circulation, the tissues. It helps to create the suppleness, dexterity, and tone. And it is just such a powerful practice, such a healing practice, and even a pleasurable practice. It's completely up to your intention. And you can also, once you're ready to start introducing touch, you can also use your own finger, different tools, your man's lingam, and you can do the yoni breathing practice in that way. And so I just want to share with you one of my most recent clients, and obviously I'm keeping her name confidential because it's very personal, private information, but I know that she would be happy for me to share this because she's like, share the message. She has struggled with orgasm her whole life, and she wasn't ready for the other practices. There's a lot of underlying shame and things like that. And so I have been encouraging her and inviting her to devote to just a yoni breathing practice. And she started doing this maybe 3 times a week on average. And she told me the other day that for the first time ever, she has started to feel her sexual energy and started to experience waves and ripples of pleasure and like orgasmic energy within her yoni. And she's never experienced that before. And that is just from a couple of weeks of yoni breathing, right? So this is how powerful it is. And you can really come into orgasmic states just from yoni breathing. It is a practice that I do all the time. It's so important that women understand that we need to have the tools to be able to know how to sexually heal ourselves consistently, because even just day-to-day stress can cause tension within your yoni. And even just like situations in your life and emotions that you go through can be stored within your yoni, let alone any past traumas or issues from your past, right? Let alone the type of sex you've been having. So there's so many factors that impact our yonis on a daily basis. And so it's really important to know these tools that start to re-sensitize or sensitize your yoni, and that heal you on a sexual level, and that actually on a physical level, like they help you on an emotional level, but also on a physical level. They create those 3 keys to pleasure, because you need to be self-sourcing that and being responsible for your own pleasure, being responsible for your orgasm, being responsible for your vibrant vaginal health, right? And that is so deeply empowering when you know these tools, that you are empowered enough to be able to do that for yourself. And when you do that, it expands your pleasure and orgasmic potential, which is what we want, right? And the sexual energy is more able to flow, and you're more likely to start experiencing not only that peak type of orgasm, but the rolling hills, the valleys, the ocean wave type of orgasms. And these are like the deeper orgasmic states that are available to you. And one way that you can start sensitizing to that and start experiencing that is just through yoni breathing. I couldn't say it. Just through yoni breathing alone. It is incredible. So I know I've mentioned that you can check out my video series on yoni breathing, the practices that I have. But if you want even more yoni breathing practices, you can sign up to my website, and you will instantly have access to 7 free guided yoni breathing audio practices. They're very short. They're between 5 and 10 minutes long, because I had the busy woman in mind. So yeah, they're just short yoni breathing practices. There's 7, one for every day of the week. They're different types of yoni breathing. There's some like fire breathing in there. There's just a few variations. It's just like the first step. It's just the tiny little taste of yoni breathing, because yoni breathing is like, there's so many different ways that you can yoni breathe. And I'm actually considering creating a yoni breathing course. I don't know if that's something that would be interesting to you, or something that you would like, or that you would invest in. If it is, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you found this video useful. Let me know if you already yoni breathe, or if you've never yoni breathed and you try it. Just keep me posted on your experiences and your thoughts and your questions and comments, because the more that you comment on my videos, the more I have something to respond to. And I love connecting with you, and I love to be able to create content that is going to truly benefit you. And so if you ask me questions and share your thoughts and things like that, then I can use that to create future content, and it's like we're having a conversation. And I much prefer that than me just kind of speaking to people who I don't even know. Like, I can't even see you right now. Do you know what I mean? I'm just speaking to the camera. So it really helps me to see your comments. And even if you're just liking it, even if you're just putting a little heart, that just lets me know that you're enjoying my content, and that really encourages me to keep creating it for you. So yes, I hope this was useful. I am wishing you an amazing day, and as always, keep it juicy. Bye.